So I have a couple questions here coming from different perspectives on dropping out of school. One is a college student who doesn't want to get into any deeper debt, so he's thinking about dropping out. And then one actually is from a mom. I saw on my Facebook wall that her son, 17 years old, I think, maybe a little bit younger, either a junior or a senior in high school, wants to drop out and play hockey. And wanted to know, what does Elliot think about this idea of dropping out of school when everybody else says that you shouldn't? And from the perspective of the mother, she doesn't want her son to drop out of high school, and here's this crazy dude that he watches on YouTube says, dropping out of school might be a good idea, depending on your circumstance. One of the very first things I want you all to recognize, especially those who take that to heart, when I say that you might be better off dropping out of school, is that no matter what, no matter who you are, if you're watching this, there's a good chance that you were born into a socioeconomic machine. We are born in a matrix, if you will. It's a game. It's a machine. It's a game. It's a fucking matrix. And it all revolves around money, right? And if you want to participate in this game, you had better figure out how to make money. That is the only rule for playing this game, quote unquote, successfully, right? And that's if you're attached to the game, okay? You can drop out of the game. I mean, we're invited to drop out of the game all the time. I mean, guys like Jesus. That's why he hangs out with bums and stuff. Says, hey, look, it's easier for a child or a bum to get into the heaven, get into the kingdom than a rich man, right? The reason why he says that is because the rich man's attached to the fucking game. And it's very difficult to let go of the game once you become attached to it, right? You start doing really well in the game, start making money, and then an opportunity arises where now your heart is asking you to do something else and you can't. Your heart is where heaven is. That's where the kingdom is. That's where Jesus is inviting you in that parable. Not somewhere in the clouds. What the fuck would want to be in the clouds anyway? And when you're attached to the game, to the matrix, you can't let go into your heart. You can't let go into the heavens, right? So a lot of my invitation to you guys is to not get attached to this fucking game too quickly, and don't let them grab you right out of you're just running out of your house, and they grab you and they put you in the game. That's debt, right? Because now there's no opportunity to follow your heart. And if you do really well in the game, again, the rich man, it's so difficult to let it go, to follow your heart. So you're already in the game. And if you're gonna do okay in the game, you're gonna get by in the game, because you're gonna wanna get by in the game. You wanna do okay in the game, because you're gonna see other people in the game with shit that you ain't gonna have if you don't have money, right? You want a cell phone? That costs money. Unless you live in America, because now our government gives away cell phones. You wanna be okay, just come here, because the taxpayers, the people that actually do shit, see, that's a part of the matrix, is that we're all batteries. And you fuel the machine with tax money. And the more people that they have dependent on the machine, because of those who fuel the machine, the bigger the machine grows. So you want to fucking do nothing and live nicely, come to America, right? You get all types of benefits here for doing shit, doing nothing. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point is that you've got a choice to make. If you're not going to participate in the rules of the game, because you don't have to, you still have to know how to make your way in the game. See, my invitation is never really to escape the game. I'm not willing to escape this game. I kind of fucking like it. I like making these videos. I like serving you guys in this way. And guess what? That's the key to winning or doing well in this game. It's the only key to doing well in this game, is serve people, serve people, serve people, and you will receive, right? And I kind of like it. It's cool. I enjoy air conditioning. I enjoy driving a car. I enjoy warm clothes and food on my table. So I'm gonna play the fucking game. I'm gonna be a part of the matrix. You get it? But the only way that happens, the only way you can make your way in this game, which has nothing to do with college or high school, and everything to do with, are you good at something? Can you serve people in a particular way that they're willing to reciprocate? Can you make enough money to at least enjoy the fruits of this game? Do you understand? It has nothing to do with, see, here's the thing. If you stay in school or you drop out of school, it doesn't matter. It does not matter if you stay in school or drop out of school. Can you offer the world something? Right? Most people can't offer the world shit except their labor, right? Their flesh. They're prostitutes of sorts. right? They show up and they go to work and it's like a fucking monkey could do it. That's why everybody's getting replaced by robots and machines. You want to be worthwhile. You want to be valuable. Go in and discover what your gifts are. We all have them. And serve the world wholeheartedly through that gift. So should you drop out of school? Look, man, I don't know. High school kid, if you're going to drop out of school, what are you going to do? That's really the question. See, my dad had no problem with us dropping out of school. He just said you had better go do something. You had better go do something and you had better be good at something. Otherwise, I mean, we were kicked out of the house. None of us got kicked out because we figured out how to do good shit. But essentially, school is not the thing. The thing is, are you going to make your way in the world? Are you going to be a part of the matrix and make your way through it? Or are you going to drop the fuck out? And there's nothing wrong with dropping the fuck out. Like I said, guys like Jesus, they invite you to drop out. Give Caesar what is his, give me what is mine. Right? So you can drop out. I mean, you can go and be a volunteer in Africa and grow trees and shit. You know, and trust me, you're still a part of the machine anyway, because not-for-profits still need to receive money from people who have extra to give. It's all about fucking money, and I hate to sound that way, but look. You've got to put shoes on your feet. You got to put food in your belly. What are you going to do? You can't even grow your own fucking vegetables without owning a plot of land. What are you going to do? Right? You still got to pay taxes on that fucking land. You can escape, but look. You can be a bum on the street, but still, what do bums do? Beg. What do they beg for? Money. So they can put a morsel in their mouth. You can't get out of this fucking thing. You're already in the game. Figure out how to play it well, whether it's through school or some other service. You're in this. Okay? Unless you want to sit and meditate under a tree. But the owner of that land that tree is on probably kick you off. Or you gotta get a permit from the government to sit under that tree. So fucking, there's no Buddhas today. Buddha ain't sitting under the Bodhi tree over here, because there's an ordinance against him. He needs a license from the city to sit under that fucking tree. Or if it's privately owned, the owner of that land is gonna kick him off. You're in this thing. Forget it. You're in it. Do the best that you can. Serve people. Don't lose your heart. Don't lose yourself. And you'll be just fine.